And good morning everyone. It's a gloomy morning. Parang uulan dito sa amin ngayon. Hindi very gloomy kaya ang dilim, medyo madilim ang kwarto. Right. So good morning everyone. Today we're gonna be talking about how much is the best capital. Magkano yung dapat capital natin to start with trading. That's gonna be our topic for today, especially for newbies. This is gonna be very helpful for you. So, stay tuned. And sa mga nanonood ng replays ng video, if you're just watching the replay, please go forward to around 25 minutes because that's when we are going to be starting our discussion. First up, we're going to be reading the comments, requests, suggestions ng mga tao. If you have anything, any company na gusto niyo ipa-chart, we're going to be talking about charting mamaya, last part ng program natin. Right? Also my picks, and we're going to be talking about PSE generally today. 7,700 for PSEI. A very strong close yesterday, 7703 to be exact. And so, very strong close. We're gonna be talking about that. Ano strategy natin with the market, with moving that way. And pag-usapan natin as PSEI then today. That's in the middle. And so, good morning everyone. Good morning Laika. That's my daughter. She's my daughter. And good morning Laika. And I'm gonna go to your greetings now, okay? Hops, good morning pala. Please share the video. Paki-share po ang video sa walls ninyo so that your friends will know about stock market. Your friends will know, will get curious about stock market at least, alright? So, yan yung goal talaga natin to have more Filipinos get into stock market to at least start investing. Yan, ang pangit kasi ng notion dati na mga mayayaman lang ang pwede mag-stock market. That's the traditional way, di ba? Before ka maka-open ng traditional accounts noon, tika 100,000. But we have to let them know that mura na. Right? You can start with stock market na napakamura and be a retailer to create an online account. Yan. Also, please share to your trading groups para sa mga newbies po na mga andyan. Alright, sa trading groups ninyo, malaman nila na there's a program like this that will help them in their stock market journey. So, paki-share po. Yun lang po yung request ko. I hope I've earned that request from you guys. Alright, Hops, good morning. Sir Lloyd, what do you suggest na magandang moves? Expected pullback ng PSEI today? Sell half ba ng blue chips? Thanks. Alright, wag muna mag-sell half kaagad. Alright, just wait for the weakness muna. Pag may nakikita kayong pula na, after the amateur hour, yes, you can sell half. Yeah, don't sell right away, right? You don't really know if the market is gonna be weakening or not, diba? So, yan. About that pullback sa PSEI, we're gonna be talking about that. Bakit? Joel Agares, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Ronulfo Fuerzas, may buntag coach and Laika, good morning then. Musica 04, good morning. Kevin Wu, good morning them. Jerome Gamboa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. CPG, please, I'll write it down. Si CPG, ayaw pang gumalaw eh. Right, but yeah, let's check it out, CPG. Overall, si CPG, gumaganda naman ang company. Right, so CBG, we'll talk about that. Sir, LTG ba sell na? Yes. Ang ganda, taas na ng LTG since I recommended it, diba? So, yeah, let's check it out. Basta gusto ko lang talaga is, don't sell it right away. Wait for the weakness lang muna before you really wanna sell it. But good job sa mga pumasok kay LTG. Right, Musica 04, IRC, please. Si IRC, mukhang maganda ngayon. O nga pala, I have my picks for today. Please check them out. Ayan, ito yung mga topics ko for today. I'll post it on the comments. But yeah, I already posted those saan sa website ko, financialfreedom101.co. Andiyan yan, every 8 in the morning ina-upload ko para sa mga gusto mong aral in advance sa mga picks ko. Right? Makikita niyo yan dyan. Asan na ako? Sino yung last? CPG, LTG, Musica, IRC, yan si IRC. I wrote down IRC. Right. Si IRC, nasa pick ko nga pala ngayon si IRC. So, we're gonna be talking about that. Good to buy. We have a buying signal for IRC which is a higher low. We can test that out. Henson Birosel, good morning Sir Lloyd. Baka pwede po pa-check naman si ABG. Si ABG. Alright, let's check out ABG. Right. Good morning Sir Lloyd. Tugs and TBGI please. Right. TBGI and Tugs. Si Tugs, nag-bounce kahapon. Yeah, so that's a very good bounce for Tugs. Let's see ngayon, ano ba yung position ng Tugs? Pwede bang pasukin? AJ Cruz, good morning Sir Lloyd from Dubai. Sir, MRC po. Yan, good morning sa mga kapatid natin nasa Dubai. February, abangan niyo po ako dyan. Right? We'll see each other there sa February. I hope you're gonna support me and inihingi ko po ang support ninyo. Right? MRC, right? And Vulcan. Si MRC, good bounce yesterday, if I'm right, di ba? MRC and then Vulcan. Kevin Wu, can't wait to see you here in Manila. Nga pala, speaking of Manila, guys, I'll be in Manila on December 29. December 29 po, that's a Saturday, I believe so. Yes, Saturday. Yan, Saturday, 1 to 6 p.m. Doon po tayo sa building ng 2 Trade Asia, Lepanto Building, at their penthouse. Ang ganda po ng penthouse nila. Then may function room doon sa penthouse nila. We're gonna be there. Right. This is sponsored by 2 Trade Asia on December 29 po. Send me a message if you wanna join it para masend ko po sa inyo yung details. This event is sponsored by 2 Trade Asia. Right. If you, we'll talk about more mamaya sa 2 Trade Asia, about 2 Trade Asia mamaya. AJ Cruz, inputs po kay Max, says and IRC. This is from Hops. Right. See you in Manila. Wu, John Wu ba yun? Yeah, Kevin Wu. John Wu tuloy. Parang artista yun Right. Sino yan? Si Hops pala. May request about Maxes. Maxes. Yan. Roy Minao. Yan, si Roy Minao. My good friend. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Like. Good morning, all. Blake Icarus. Good morning. Pasili po, PXP. Thanks. Let's check out PXP. Matagal ko na rin hindi nakakamusta si PXP, Right. Hops, thanks for more power to financial freedom mo noon. Thank you to Hops. Belladonna, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. Carlos De Vulgado. Hi, Sir Lloyd. Kape muna. Morning routine. Ma SSI. Hindi ako mahilig sa kape. Pasensya na. But yeah, Ma SSI, Tel Lopez, and ISM. We'll talk about these things. Ma SSI. These are very good companies you're requesting. So, good picks. Carlos, Ralph, JVR, morning Sir Lloyd, SM, JFC, SecB po, right? SM, JFC, and SecB. Si JFC, nasa pick ko na naman ngayon. Kahapon, umangat ng napakalakas si JFC. Right? So, tingnan natin ngayon kung maganda pa rin ba. Right? So, actually, nandyan pa rin sa pick ko ngayon si JFC kasi nag-pullback agad siya after the strong move yesterday. We'll check it out today. Belladonna, pa-check po ng MAC. Right? Let's write down MAC. MAC. John Garcia, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. Good morning, Sir TBGI, Ma, and STR po. Right, this is from Roland Jamela. TBGI, we already write that down. Ma, and STR. It's STR. Let's write down STR. STR, ang lakas niya di ba? Since I recommended STR. Laika, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. John Paul Rodriguez. Good morning. Engineer MMI, good morning. Cassell, John Visaya, anong balita sa November inflation? Hindi pa lumalabas but expected na bababa because bumaba ang gasolina and everything else. Wala nang mga bad news, mga bagyo and everything. So yeah, November inflation is looking good. We are expecting for it to go down. Right. So, John Paul, Antolin, somehow your message got retracted. Alvan Prodigo, good morning, Sir Lloyd, watching from KSA. And Sir Lloyd, sign na ba ng weakness and yung failed bounce ni SSI? We'll talk about that. Tingnan natin yung bounce ni SSI kung sign ng weakness. Actually, nag-Bollinger Band trigger si SSI sa baba. Diba? This is one of my lesson about Bollinger Bands. Whenever this happens, we're expecting for the stock to still go down because whenever it collapses, open ko yung SSI. Whenever it collapses the Bollinger Band, and nagtitrigger siya sa baba, and yun. Hopefully, nag-fail bounce siya, right? We're still expecting it to really go down. We can't say this is gonna be going up anytime soon. We're still against a downtrend. So, wag po manghula ng bottom. It's really hard to pick the bottom. Everything is still looking downtrend, pababa pang RSI. This could be just a bounce and another continuation of the downtrend of SSI. So, antayin lang muna natin si SSI. I'm gonna be recommending it once I see na it's gonna be okay. Pero for now, SSI, iwas lang muna. Right? For SSI. Yan. Abner Respecio, good morning, sir, as well. At long last, Didi, yan, si Double Dragon. Si Didi, andyan na naman sa pick ko ngayon. Didi has been showing us good stability sa presyo niya ngayon. So, I'm recommending Didi. We can test out the position. I can't really say if it's gonna go up, but the support is holding well. There are signals na okay na possible na umakyat si Didi. So, that's why I'm recommending it today. Daran Boa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Cheers. Ella Montefalco, good morning. John Paul Antolin, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Cassell, saan bumaba bigla? Saan yun? Yan. Cassell, John Visaya, low volume SSI, tama, low volume. I think it's still gonna go down. Sir Lloyd, this is from Casel. MBT po and AGI. Si MBT masyadong mataas na, guys. Right? Good job sa mga pumasok kay MBT dito sa baba. We did recommend Metrobank here sa support niya. Kept recommending it. Patience lang talaga ang kailangan. Here it is. MBT masyado mataas na. Right? We recommended it here when we saw the divergence right here. Ayan. So MBT taas na. Right? Took how many days to really climb, but we were at that support. So hindi naman karera itong stock market, but if you were patient here at the support when we recommended it ilang araw rin yan, di ba? Around dito ko recommended it here again, dito sa support, the secondaries, when it hit the support again, it gave us another support, and then there it is, 25%, right? So patience is a virtue. It really pays out, right? So, yan, especially in good companies. So, yan, good job sa mga pumasok. Masyado mataas na siya ngayon, so I don't want to recommend it anymore. We'll talk more about that. Sulat ko rin si AGI, right? Dave Guapo, Daddy's freezing morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika watching from South Korea. Yun, ang lamig pala sa inyo dyan. Right, annyeonghaseyo sa inyo. Edgar Kabakungan, good morning, Sir Lloyd. And to your daughter, Laika, good morning din. Thank you so much. Aurora Montero, good morning po. Nickel, CPG, and Jerry. Si Jerry, masyado mataas na. Right, did recommend Jerry doon sa baba. Right, we talked about Jerry a few days back. Recommended it here sa support niya. Why? Because of the divergence that we're seeing. And then there it is. Ang ganda na ng presyo ni Jerry dito. Right? It took recommended Jerry around this positive move right here. Also here on the support. And then, tumaas na si Jerry. Masyadong mataas na. Huwag nyo na po habulin. We'll talk more about that in a while. Sulat ko po yung mga requests ninyo. Right? This is from Aurora. Alan Ibarbia, good morning, Sir Lloyd, at sa lahat ng followers. Didi Pasuyo po, yan. Didi is one of my picks for today. Team Blanza, good morning, Sir Lloyd. FLI and Green. Si Green, masyado mataas na. Umaangat na naman. FLI and Green. I'm just waiting really for the solid retracement of Green before we really wanna get in. Pero ang hirap hulihin ni Green. But we'll talk more about that. Fuentes Kid Rock, first, salamat, sir, sa pag-shout out mo. Sa web, yun, panalo. God bless. Right, we did shout out to web the past few, kahapon, I talked about, may nagre-reklamo kasi kay web. Ayaw gumalaw ni web, right? I told them there's a divergence kay web. Ang ganda ng support ni web. Good earnings, good numbers. We did talk about that. And ayun, lumipad na si web after that. So, yeah, sabi ko sa kanila, just be patient. It takes time for a stock to move. Sa chat room, right? If you were part of the chat room, shinout out ko yan. Hoy, si web, antayin nyo lang muna yan. Gagalaw din yan. And then, we weren't expecting but gumalaw bigla si web kahapon in the chat room. Speaking of the chat room, guys, please download Discord kung gusto nyo mag-join sa chat room natin. This is gonna be very helpful for you. Yeah, this is the chat room. Yan. Ito yung chat room. Download Discord and then may link dyan sa video description. Down at the video description, may link po dyan for the Discord group. Just click on it and then once you click on it, makakapasok kayo kaagad sa chatroom. Everything is free. Wala pong bayad ang chatroom natin. Wala pong bayad ang recommendations ko. My guides are for free. The people here help for free because this is our virtue on Financial Freedom 101. We will help as much as possible. Right? So, especially sa mga newbies, right? This is gonna be very helpful for you. So, please download Discord. May nagpadala po ng super chat. This is from Latigo Rapper. Thank you so much for the super chat. And this is gonna be very helpful for me. Ang laki po ng tulong na ito. This is greatly appreciated. Sa mga gusto po magtumulong din, if you wanna show support kay Financial Freedom 101 sa channel po natin, you can click on the super chat button. Yun yung $sign sa chat room natin. Right, you can press on that and then send out your tips if meron kayo, kung gusto niyo pong tumulong sa programa. That will greatly help in return. Asan na ako? Nawala ako. FGen, TBGI. Team Jerry, good morning po. CPG. Ayun, from Fuentes Kid Rock first para yun. Alright, taga saan ka, Sir Lloyd? From Casel. I'm from Cebu. Sa Mandaue po ako nakabase ngayon. Right, Casel. Gorley, good morning, Sir Lloyd. TBGI po. Right, we wrote down TBGI already. Monet Lagman, good morning. Insight po kay UBP, IRC, and FGen. Alright, let's check these companies out. Si FGen, pa-uptrend pa rin eh. Right, so UBP and Renetado, good morning Sir Lloyd, 3 a.m. lang diri sa Riyadh, mata na for the daily grind. Sir, pwede pa ba pasukin si Jerry? Salamat, masyado mataas na yan Rene. Wag muna, just wait for the retracement, right? We can expect an uptrend for this stock. Let's wait lang for the retracement before we really wanna get in. Right, Rene? Good morning sa inyo dyan, mga kapatid natin. Nasa Riyadh, alas 3 ng umaga. Right, we'll try to reach Riyadh on February. I'm not really sure for the itinerary yet. Basta 3 cities yung pupuntahan ko Qatar, Dubai, and was that I forgot the third one, but if malapit kayo dyan, you can join ang daming balahibo ng mga aso ko lumilipad. Right, if malapit lang kayo, please join the seminar. It's gonna help you a lot. Right, watching from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, from Abner Respecio. Good morning sa inyo dyan, and to all our Filipino friends who are there also. Bull and Bear, good day Coach, good day then. Jonamin Garlit, good morning sir. STI po, thanks. STI is in one of my picks for today. Si STI ang ganda ng price action. I'm recommending STI for today because napaka low risk ng position. We can test that out. Raymond Arano, good morning sir. Reversal na ba si MPI? We'll check it out. It did recommend MPI the past days. I believe it's already on a reversal. CEI, sir, thanks. Si CEI. Tinitignan ko si CEI kanina, pero tinanggal ko lang sa lista ko talaga si CEI. We'll check more about CEI, bakit ko tinanggal. Alright, Christian Velasco, good morning, sir. Dow Jones down 799 points. Yes, that's what we're gonna be talking about. PSEI's strong move yesterday. We're anticipating a pullback. We're gonna talk about that. Alright, Roy Anthony Castillo, good morning Sir Lloyd. Funda on TEL please. Fundamentals on TEL's okay. Right, maganda naman talaga si PLDT. It's a very good company fundamentally speaking. Kaya nire-recommend ko siya ngayon kasi mura naman siya. Right, it's gonna yes, parang bad news yung third telco for them. But I'm sure since nauna sila, they are still gonna be very good. Right, they're gonna be upping their their services to really keep the customers, right? And then marami namang loyalists sa tel, so hindi naman sila hindi naman talaga sila bababa because of the third telco. Siguro if they're gonna go down, they're gonna go down a bit, pero I don't think so, right? Marami pang magagawa yan sa tel, right? So, but yeah, we'll let the price action do the talking. So, for now, maganda yung price action ni TEL. So, I'm recommending it now. If it goes down, it's just that I don't want to recommend it for long term. As of the moment, si TEL, pwede nyo pong chupitan yan si TEL kasi maganda naman yung price action. Right? I don't want to recommend it for long term for now because it's shaky with the third telco coming in. Zosimo Sigaral, good morning Laika and Sir Lloyd. SMPH, and SMPH, laki ng galaw kahapon. Good job sa mga pumasok kay SMPH. We did recommend SMPH. Doon sa baba, ayan, Meg, FGen, and Costco. We'll check these companies out. Ayan, Observer Tan, good morning Sir Lloyd. Jerry po, please, we'll talk about that. Honey Leth del Los Santos, good morning Sir Lloyd. Mag-retrace na po kaya si PSEI. We're expecting one. We'll talk more about that in a while. Pokemon Blader, YT, YouTube. Alright, good morning Sir Lloyd. Daran Boa, I think the best way to educate Pinoy if we somehow integrate stock market as part of curriculum sa school, kahit basic lang. Cheers. Actually, first ko, I'm talking to a school, diba, pumunta ako ng Butuan next week, right? Next weekend, mga pala, yung mga nasa Butuan, malapit sa Butuan, i-reserve nyo po yung Sunday, right? We're gonna have a schedule on Sunday sa Butuan. That's around, was that Sunday? Right, I think that's December 16, Sunday pala. Right, i-reserve nyo po yan. We're gonna have a seminar on Sunday dyan sa Butuan. Right, also, after that, following week may papasok, may kinakausap kami na school. We're gonna be talking about I'm gonna be talking to the graduating students po sa isang school, a big school in Butuan. I'm gonna be talking to them about financial literacy, saving and investing, right? So yun yung or I'm gonna talk to the students about that. So yun yung first action natin to really teach people about financial literacy, right? Amancio Akas, good morning. TBGI Sir Rodrigo Salonga, right? We'll talk about TBGI in a while. Mark Lester, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning din sa lahat ng The Billionaires Club, and to my wife Ems Cardose. Conso pa rin ba si food? Yes, nagko-consolidate pa rin si food. Right? It broke MA20. So, yan. Medyo shaky siya for the uptrend. For the downtrend niya, for the uptrend niya, nag-uptrend si food, di ba? Then, it broke MA20. Right? Mayroon siyang rally ng konti, then it broke, ayan, nga pala. Right? So, magsa-sideways, looking like magsa-sideways muna si food. Right? So, naantay ko pa yung solid bounce talaga ni food. Henson Birusel, sir, pa-check po ang ABG. Let's talk about ABG in a while. Jonamin Garlit, okay ba basukin si STI at 0.60, sir? We'll talk about that. STI is in one of my picks today. Sir, anyari sa ISM? Wala naman nangyari sa ISM, It's just that pullback, consolidation. Guys, ito lang, ISM, I always keep telling about it to get into it for long term. That's the key right there. Long term, hindi po just this month or just next month, right? This is for long term, right? So yung mga naiinip dyan kay ISM, I don't recommend trading ISM. The volume is still there. Pero trade range lang kayo, right? If you wanna trade ISM, right? Range trade lang kayo. From 6 pesos, umaakyat siya ng 6.2. Sell nyo, antayin nyo ulit sa 6.0, 6.10, and then sell nyo ulit sa 6.2. Pwede nyo pong gawin yan, right? You can do that, right? But don't expect for stock to fly right away, right? Never expect that. Because that's not our purpose of getting into stock market really, right? Stock market is not a place to win money fast and big. May casino po pala dyan, right? Stock market, if you get in a stock, we hope for it for long term. If it goes up, then good. But we don't expect for it to really go up right away, right? So, wag po ganyan ang mentality. That's not our reason why we got into stock market. If ever lumipad man siya, if ever mag-ceiling man or anything, that's just a bonus for being prepared. But then again, we are in it for the gains na substantial gains, right? We don't expect for it to fly right away. I am looking into ISM for long term. Mahaba po. Long term po yan. Right? I'm looking at it for 2 to 3 years, especially pag nakapagsimula na sila. If ever they start well, right, we're gonna be expecting more from ISM pa rin, right? So if they start well, I'm expecting more for ISM, so mas tutubo pa ang pera ko. Right? So inintay ko pa yung hindi pa nga nakapagsimula si ISM, di ba? So we're still planting seeds. So while it's cheap, just plant your seeds. Mas maraming seeds, mas marami po kayong bunga na ma-harvest when harvest time comes, right? So, wag po ganyan sa ISM, right? Just wait for it, right? This is for long term, and please understand what long term means, okay? Hindi po kayo pinapagalitan. It's just that sometimes nawawala po itong spirit of long term sa mga newbies, and I always keep this in my lesson. You have to be an investor. Start as an investor. Wag po kayong mag-iisip ng short-term gains. That's instant gratification. That's not nice, right? It takes time to make money, right? It takes time to make money. Wag po kayo maiinggit dyan sa mga nagsisiling na iba. They're celebrating because they were there in advance. If ever it's our turn to celebrate since andito tayo sa simula and then it goes up, then sila naman ang wala, di ba? So, hindi naman natin mahuhuli yan lahat. Right? And then also, si ISM for long term kaya hindi ko tinetrade. Hindi ako nag-trade dyan. You can always trade ISM. It's up to you. But if you wanna trade ISM, doon po sa range trade niya, 6 to 2, 6.2. Yan yung ginagalaw niya ngayon. So, benta niyo po kalahati at 6.2, buy more at 6. Yun yung ginagawa niya support ngayon. So, yeah, that's for ISM. Wala naman nangyari sa ISM. Alright, so I'm gonna stop muna kay Jake Porteza with his question about ISM because it's 8:41. We'll start our talk now. Right? Topic natin ngayon, how much is the best capital to start trading? Magkano po ba talaga ang magandang capital to start trading? Right? May sinasabi sa Investorgrams. It's a known fact, the 8K rule. Right? Pwede natin pag-usapan niya ngayon. But before that, we want to thank our sponsors, TwoTrade Asia at twotradeasia.com. Right? If you're looking for a broker na mabilis at reliable, and most importantly, ito yung pinaka maganda is because may mobile app, you can trade even outside your home. Right? So, if you're looking for a good broker right now, check out TwoTrade Asia, twotradeasia.com. If you join their seminars, you can open at 5K lang. Right? That's their promotion right now. I'm still talking to them na baka pwede nila i-extend yung promotion on December 29 sa mga magjo-join po ng seminar ko, because it's gonna be held in 2Trade Asia. If you wanna open a 2Trade Asia account, you can open with just 5K. Guys, ang ganda po ng 2Trade Asia because they have a watcher option. Hindi na kayo kailangan magbayad ng mga watcher option ng iba. Right? Meron silang cellphone app na pwedeng magbigay ng notification sa inyo. Sinesend nila through email, and then yung email ninyo magno-notify sa inyo. Malalaman nyo if it's time to buy your stock or if it's time to cut loss. Right? Habang kung may inaabangan ko yung stock, right, mag-a-alarm niya, uy, eto, si SSI, na-hit niya na yung presyo na ito. Pwede mo nang bilhin. Right? So, you can use that. Right? So, 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Also, at eToro, eToro, guys, I want to share the opportunity for those who cannot trade, do not have the time to trade, right? You can open an eToro account. I am a trader in eToro account. Eto, nagigain na yung gold ko na position, but I'm still not very good at the international market kasi ang hirap ng oras, kasi I don't want to concentrate on that because I really want to help the PSE. But if ever gusto nyo mag-diversify into international markets, you can check out eToro. Please use the link on the video description. May eToro link dyan. If you use that, it's gonna help me in return. Ang kagandahan ng eToro is copy trading. You can copy people, right? You can look for a good trader dito, and then you can check out their port. For example, eto si Speculator Oslo. You can see his performance. Ang ganda ng performance niya. Isang buwan lang, 2 buwan lang siyang red, and then the second red is just 0.04. But he's earning very consistently. This guy is a good trader. You can copy him, click on how much you wanna allow for copying, and then may stop copying, parang stop loss for copying. Then click on copy, and then whatever he earns in the future, you earn also. Right? So that's how convenient eToro copy trading is. So check out eToro. Check out copy trading at eToro. Right? Again, please use the link on the video description because that helps me in return. Right? So let's go to the topic ngayon. Magkano ba yung magandang simula? 8K? Let's start with 8K. Yes, it's a good start, especially if you're a newbie. Right? Ang gusto ko lang talaga is I want you to be starting small. Right? Maraming point of view kasi ito eh. Right? People might be thinking, magkano ba yung magandang starting na funds para kumita ng maayos, right? That's advance mag-isip, right? That's usually the mistake of the newbies. Yung earnings kagad ang kinikita, not realizing na mahirap po mag-trade. I'll set your expectation. It's not easy to trade. Ang hirap po mag-trade, right? You have, karamihan ng mga andito can attest to that, right? There is a learning curve in trading. It's either time, you invest your time, or you invest your money in losses. That's how you learn in trading, right? It's not easy to trade. So if you want to start trading, I recommend zero amount muna, because I will recommend for you to practice muna, right? There's Instagrams, there's chart at PSE, there's PSE tools, meron pong ibang platform there to practice trading. Use that first, and then once you're good, siguro let's go ahead to profitable. How much is a profitable trade? For me, I started with around 20K. I started with 20K to trade, right? And it was not profitable for me because I was losing, diba? But when I was starting to learn, get the grasp of trading, nung nasimulan ko ng ang hirap talaga mag-Tagalog. Simulan ko nang matutunan mag-trade, right? The 20K, I started with 20K again, and somehow it was gaining, right? A 10% gain of 20K is around, diba? 2K na, diba? So, that's enough. That's very good for me already. Ang ganda na ng kita na yun. Usually, kumikita ako sa 20K ng after a week, magiging ng 1,000, or kung suswertein 2,000, may natatalo din. So, at least I was getting a grasp of it, and then I gradually increased it to 50K and then 100K. 30K. So, in the middle, 30K is a good start, right? If ever marunong na kayo, you can start with 30K. That's enough, right? Maganda na po ng earnings na yan, right? I don't recommend na lakihan nyo po kaagad. Right? It's not easy to trade. And also, pag magaling na talaga kayo, from 30K, you can advance to 50K, and then to 100K. I stopped at around 200K lang muna for my trading, right? 200K for my trading. Everything else is into investing. I am into investing even if I'm trading, right? Nang chuchupit-chupit lang ako sa 200K ko. That is because it's already enough for me to earn in a day. Yan, minsan in a day I earn 1,000, 2,000 pesos, and that's already enough for me, right? You can advance more in the future if you really want to, but if ever magaling na kayo, I will strongly recommend mag-broker po kayo, right? Because unlimited funds, right? I don't recommend risking your own funds, right? Unless na may grupo talaga kayo of jockeys na marami po kayo na magaling talaga, na kaya nyo po mampagalaw ng isang stock, and then you can play with it in trading, then you can do that. But going back to the topic, what is the best, how much is the best capital to start in trading? 20 to 30,000 is the best start. And then once you are improving already, go to 50, then 100, then it's up to you if you want to move onwards. But 30,000 should be already good to start, right? Pero please understand that trading is not easy. Hindi po madali mag-trade, right? So, yan. I'm gonna go to your comments if meron kayong questions about the topic. Ang konyo mo naman, sir, ba't hirap ka magtagalog? Kasi hindi ako taga Manila, right? Taga Cebu po ako. Nahirapan po ako magtagalog, actually, right? I'm more comfortable in explaining in English, right? But I'm doing my best, right? Maayong buntag, Sir Lloyd from Teddy Dagatan. Good morning din. Cebuano kasi si Sir, hindi Tagalog ang primary language niya. Kasi I'm just trying to set your expectation kasi dito sa Cebu, it's just that, please understand, dito sa Cebu, sa school namin, isa lang po ang subject namin na Tagalog, which is Filipino. And then everything else, we speak in Cebuano or English. So, nahihirapan talaga kami magtagalog, right? Sir, gaano katagal bago nyo po na-evaluate ang trading profile nyo? And how? It took me almost a year, right? I was already into crypto, pero ang dali lang ng trading sa crypto. It's just that I was mining, and then pag nagmamine ako, meron akong may kita ako. I just keep it kung ang trading ng crypto is mura, and then next month, mahal na si crypto, so I'm gonna sell my crypto. So it was very easy that way. So I decided to go into stocks because I was already working. So when I started in stocks, I tried to trade while working, which is bad. So I lost that way, and then I learned my lesson about profiling. Ito yung lesson ko sa inyo sa profiling dati, di ba? And then siguro it took me a year talaga to really understand the system, right? Around a year, right? Pero grabe devotion yan in a year, right? Even if natatalo ako, I did not quit. So if ever yung effort niyo is really not that much into learning the system, if hindi kayo nag-invest for trading, books, seminars, if you don't really put in the time, siguro I can consider around 2 years to really master the trading what do you call this, the trading strategy on your own, right? So give it around 2 years. But if you are diligent enough, if you really put your time into it, 6 months to a year can be doable. If you really put money into learning, time into learning, around 6 months is enough, right? And then you start building your confidence that way. Sir, pag Bisaya kay kabalo na sila ang Tagalog. Yes, marunong naman magbisaya ang mga magtagalog ang mga Bisaya. Right? So, okay lang yan. Sir, pag nagbid po ako ng 10 pesos sa pre-open tapos may nag-ask ng 3 pesos for the same amount ng shares, binid ko 3 pesos ko ba makukuha? That's a very good question, Aldrich. Aldrich's question is, what if I bid at 10 pesos and someone is selling at the 3 pesos and then we meet each other, kami yung ma-execute, am I gonna get it at 3 pesos? What happens is you both get it at the average in between 3 and 10, which is around 6 ba yan? Around 6.5, nasa ganyan. So you both you buy it at 6.5, he receives 6.5. So more or less it does an average. So that's to answer Aldrich Ang's question. Sir Lloyd, ano stock? Isang stock lang ba i-trade sa 30K starting? I recommend 2. At the very least 2. Dalawang stocks po kaya nyo dyan sa 30K. Not at least 2. At most 2. Hanggang 2 lang. If pwede nga isa eh, di ba? If you want to diversify, yes, you can try 2, right? But start with 1, but you can have 2 at most at 30K. Right? Kailan ba may separate account? Kailangan ba may separate, kahit pagbabasa nahihirapan ako. Kailangan ba may separate account for trading and separate account again for investor? You don't have to, because this is what I do with my port, right? I started with investing and trading, and then when I have money in trading, what I do is I secure my earnings. For example, ngayon, nagtatrade ako 100,000. After a week, it becomes 110,000 because may 10,000 na gains ako. Right? So, yung 10,000 na yan, didiretso ko po sa investing ko. Right? I check out BDO, S&P, GFC, ISM, titingnan ko yan, uy, mura si ISM. So, I'm gonna be buying the 10K gains and put it on my investment. So, I recommend isa lang. Right? Don't open many accounts. Ako, marami akong accounts just because of the research purposes, because I have the responsibility of teaching people about stocks and the research ng mga brokers. I use them. It's very useful for me to help me in my recommendations. So, yun. Only one account is enough. Para yung sa trading ninyo, you secure your earnings and put it on your investing stocks. Huwag nyo po dadagdagan as much as possible. For example, 100,000 ang pang-trade nyo, and by the end of the week, maging 110,000 yan. Next week, huwag po 110,000 ang itatrade ninyo. Right? Secure your earnings. That's smart casino playing. Sa casino, pag pumunta ka sa casino and you have 10,000 pesos, pag naging 20,000 yan, do not risk your entire 20,000. Yung 10,000 na gains mo, you secure it. And that's how you become a successful casino player. And let's face it, stock market is partly, may part sa stock market na gambling talaga. And that's because we are risking, right? So, that's how you risk wisely. Secure your earnings and put it directly in your investing stocks, right? Sir, how about investing? Pila man, right? Sa investing, I recommend adding to your investments at least 5K a month, right? After 10 years from now, if you put it in a good company, you're gonna be a millionaire in 10 years, right, for investing. Again, 10 years might be long, but making money takes a while. Becoming a millionaire takes a while, right? Hindi po overnight success ang pera, right? Kaya ang problema sa mga Pinoy, karamihan ng mga Pinoy, hindi lahat ng Pinoy, karamihan ng mga Pinoy is we really want fast money. Kaya ang daming nabibitag sa networking, sa mga scams, because ang Pinoy has that mindset of really wanting to become rich fast. Becoming rich doesn't work that way, right? So, it really takes time. Sure, pag Bisaya, kay kabalo na sila magtagalog. Raymond Laxka, thanks Boss Lloyd sa pag-guide sa mga newbies. God bless. Right, thankful of your down-to-earth attitude, sir, for not bragging gains. I'm sure we as your follower will do the same, right? Sir, anong year ka nag-start sa stocks? I think it's around 6 years na, right? I can't really remember the year. Yeah, when I started working then, I already started in stocks, paunti-unti lang. Right? So, yan, mga 5 to 6 years. Sir, nag-try ako ng U-Trade ng 3K para hands-on. Slowly, dami natutunan from you. If nakuha ko na ang Bollinger Band, ang mga MACD, tsaka ko na plan magdagdag ulit. Pero now, nakita ko naman na kahit 200 to 300. Yes, start small, right? Mike, you started with 3K and then you're earning 200 to 300. That's 10%. Maliit lang pakinggan ang 200 pesos, 300 pesos, but percentage-wise, that's very good. Right? You start there. Start building your confidence. Huwag po kayo mag-shortcut ka agad. Kasi pag nag-shortcut kayo with big amounts, this is the problem with going with big amounts right away. Right? Pag malaki ang amounts, pag nalugi kayo dyan, especially if you're a newbie, for sure, malulugi kayo dyan. Right? Pag nalugi kayo dyan, malaki ang loss nyo, what happens is, I quit. I will quit. Pangit pala tong stock market, sabi nila maganda. Yan na yung nangyayari. Because people wanna start fast. Right? Raymond, advisable ba mag-mine ng crypto? Ngayon, hindi na. Dati maganda nung kakasimula pa lang. But right now, it's not advisable anymore to mine crypto. Right? John Philip Arquiza, may buntag Sir Lloyd, palihog ko kay ABA, ATN, URC, MRC, and ION. Right? I'll write these down. Daanan natin yan. Dong J, Sir Lloyd, turuan niyo po kami ng momentum trade or bigyan niyo naman kami ng asan na yun? Bigyan nyo kami ng picks for intraday. Momentum trading. tingnan niyo po yung Bollinger Bands. Alright, may Bollinger Band lesson. I have a video about Bollinger Bands. Tingnan niyo po yung technique sa Bollinger Bands na riding the bands. Right, yung riding the bands, yung part na yun, I think that's number 3 in Bollinger Band trades that I do. That's momentum trading. Yun yung ginagawa ko sa intraday. Especially if the stock is bullish. Pag nag-trigger sa upper Bollinger Band yan, sasakyan ko po yan, and then try to ride the momentum and sell if ever it stops inside the Bollinger Band. Pwede nyo pong gawin yan. Well, maybe one of these days gagawa ako ng momentum trading na video. UNTV News Rescue, your message got retracted. Romel Granciana, good morning. Dante Porciuncula. Sir, bakit tayo concerned sa status ni PSEI? Anong effect niya sa stocks natin? Thanks a lot. Right. Why are we concerned with PSEI's movement? Right. Very good question from Dante. We're concerned with PSEI movements because dito natin makikita if the investors, the foreign investors especially, are getting in. Usually kasi pag tumataas ang PSEI, it's an indicator that investors are getting in the market. Now, if investors are getting in the market, they're not just looking at the index. Tinitignan nila yung ibang stocks. Right? So, it trickles down to the non-blue chips kasi most probably marami pa yung investors na tumitingin din sa ibang stocks and sinasamahan nila yung yung stocks natin kaya umaakyat yung mga stocks. That's why we are concerned with PSEI. Also, hi sir, FA ka na po sa ProLife UK, di ba? Yes, tama. Alright, this is from Amy Luda Bahoy. Kuha kasi ako ng VUL this December. Ano po ba mas okay na VUL or insurance lang talaga? I will strongly recommend VUL. Ang insurance lang talaga is mura. Yes, that's the advantage of it. It's mura and you're covered if something happens to you. We don't want that. That's too morbid. That's why VUL is here. Kasi sa VUL, you're protected. At the same time, if wala man mangyari sa'yo, may makukuha ka. Right? That's the advantage of VUL. I strongly recommend VUL. Wag po kayong magkukuha ng life insurance as much as possible. Go with VUL. Right? Amy Lou, please send me a message. I can be your agent. I will talk about that. Hanapan natin magandang what do you call this? Policy for you. What's the best for your financial status and everything. If sino po dito ang kailangan, if they're interested in getting what do you call this, insurance, please let me know. I can set a schedule for you. Right? You don't have to buy from me. I'm just gonna explain to you, give you the idea. This is what the company can give you. If you like it, then good. If not, then no problem. Just send me a message so we can set a schedule. Alright, Zion Miguel, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Bicor Aba. Sir Lloyd, maganda po ba ang attend sa mentorship program? On my mentorship program, yes. Kasi mura lang po ang mentorship program ko and so far so good. The students' feedback are very good. I'm constantly improving the seminar. So, kasi after the seminar kasi meron akong week na focus ko sila. So, I tend to look at their questions, ano yung mga kulang ko, and then I add it up to my next seminar. So far so good. Yung seminar ko has already evolved to a seminar na to a point na okay na ang students, right? But I'm still doing the monitoring period of 1 week after the seminar for them to see if they really need any further questions. Speaking of the seminar, please join my seminar. It's gonna be very beneficial for you. Ang problema ko noon, bakit ako nagsasarili lang mag-aral? Because the seminars are very expensive. I cannot afford them. So wala akong choice. I have to learn on my own. I was wishing for a similar seminar ng akin ngayon at a cheap price, and that's why I created the seminar at a cheap price and everything you need to know to trading, right? Sydney Loteria, AMI Pusher, right? So we'll start with the picks ko na ngayon kasi it's already 9:01. Sir, from Danilo, kung makuha time sa 29 December sa seminar nyo po, pwede po ba mag-walk in? Yes, you can always walk in. Chris Den, ako po sir newbie, mag 1 year na sa February, lost ko 200k na but I never quit. Right, Chris Den, ang problema kasi is pumasok ka sa February, that's in yung kasagsagan ng pagbagsak ng market. But that's okay, right? That's a very big lesson. You don't have to quit because the market is gonna recover naman talaga right? So it's just that wrong lang ang timing mo. Sir, BDO, pwede pang pasukin. We'll talk about BDO in a while. Chris Pernia, sir, I want to ask, mayroon po ba kayong international account, CFD and broker po bahala, but as for now, hindi naman niya tinitrade. Bala ko po mag-exit. Paano po? Legit po ba ng broker na ito? Yeah, that's the problem. I don't really have any reviews about that broker, but I will strongly recommend yung andito lang sa local kasi pag nagka-problema diyan sa international brokers, ang hirap ng ang hirap ng support, ang hirap matulungan ka, right? That's why I'm recommending eToro. I talked to eToro management about this. If they can have a support that is specifically for Philippines, kaya nag-hire sila ng Filipino na support for eToro, and we have that already. He's been answering the comments of the people when I post about eToro. So, yun yung gusto ko. There is a dedicated support for us Filipinos sa eToro. Kaya nire-recommend ko sa eToro. Daniel Sierra, Sir, BRN, CPG, Po. Kung aim coach, di ko po makatulog sa sinabi nyo kahapon, iceberg order, paano ba gawin yun, coach? It really depends on your, broker if they allow iceberg orders on your account. Si Timson, sila 2Trade, sila First Metro, yes, they allowed iceberg. Kay call, hindi ko pa nasubukan kay call. I haven't tried really on my call kasi yung call ko is really meant for really for investing lang. So, hindi talaga ako nagde-trade gaano kay call. Anyways, let's go to my pick for today. We'll get more into that. Yung pick ko ngayon si JFC kahapon. Right, I'll share the screen. See JFC, here it is. JFC yesterday, very good spike to 200, almost 300 yesterday. That's a good signal, very good volume. Re-recommend ko ulit ngayon si JFC kasi bumaba naman siya after that strong move. So, you can use this breakout line as your support. Buy as long as that support holds for JFC. So, JFC is still in my pick for today. Alright, so win naman. Alright, so win, nag-hold naman yung support niya kahit pula yan kahapon. Right? Pula din yan, but the buying is at a higher level, so that's a good sign for win. So buy as long as the support holds. Get in near support as much as you can for win. AB, ito si Atok Big Wedge. Right, Atok Big Wedge, very good. We have a divergence, pababa yung presyo, but RSI has been going up. So that's a good sign. And then there it is. We have a higher low, and we have that breakout. So you can use a breakout strategy for kay Atok Big Wedge. Right, Atok Big Wedge. Buy as long as that support holds for AB. Pero maganda na yung bottom ni AB, and plus yung earnings niya. Very, very good earnings sa third quarter. This should help with this current climb with AB. Positive 135% for the third quarter. So that's a very good sign for AB. So pwede nyo pong hulihin yan dyan sa AB. AEV, one of my recommendations for today, si AEV, kaka-bounce lang on the uptrend, right? That's the retracement right there, and nagtuloy-tuloy na yung bounce niya. Very good volume for AEV. So I guess magtuloy-tuloy na ito sa AEV after this retracement. So AEV, pastuhan nyo po yan. Right, asa na yan? AEV. Next on my pick is DD. Eto, DD. Nag-aabang yung mga tao about Double Dragon. It was doing a retracement, and there we had a good volume yesterday, and ganda ng climb ni DD. So that's a higher low. After this divergence right here, pababa ang presyo, but RSI is going up. So that's a good bottom for DD. Right, so yan, maganda yung price action ni DD. At least yung price action niya maganda. So price action ni DD, you can test out that support. Next up is ICT. Excuse me, ICT. Kaka-bounce lang ni ICT at the MA20. It resumed its uptrend sa ICT. So, tingnan ko nga, bakit ko ni-recommend ito? High risk. Nga pala. Ito. Still low risk. We have this strong support at this area. It's just 2.17%, and ICT has been going up lately. After the pull, we have good volume we have a healthy volume on the bounce. So, baka magtuloy-tuloy. So, get in near support as much as you can at around 94.65 if gusto niyo pong pumasok kay ICT. But it's still on an uptrend si ICT. So that's a very good climb kay ICT. Overall, this is a healthy pullback. Let's check out Fibonacci on this. Right, that's at around the 0.5 bounce. So we're expecting that bounce right yesterday for ICT. So ICT did a good bounce. That's the entry point for ICT. Next up is IRC. Ito, gusto ng mga tao. Si IRC, good bounce yesterday, maliit nga lang ang volume, so it can't really, it's not really that much, but considering the what's in stake for IRC, yung investments nila, this is good for IRC, right? So after this rally, this is the pullback that we're waiting for. Hindi naman siya nag-Bollinger Band trigger, so this is still okay even if it broke MA20. So that's the higher low we're waiting for. Right, so IRC, pwede nyo po i-test yung support na yan for IRC if you wanna get in IRC. Bloom naman, Ayan, si Bloom. Kaka-breakout lang ni Bloom, right? It did break out yesterday, the other day. We were waiting for it to sustain, and there's good volume, and nag-sustain nga siya, right? You can use this as your support. It's already only negative 2% away from the support. Get in your support as much as you can if you want to. But yeah, it's already good. You can use a breakout strategy for Bloom. Ang ganda na ng volume ni Bloom. Paakit na yung volume niya. So, Bloom is looking good. Primex, right? Primex. Ito, si Primex, right? So, Primex, very good support for Primex. You can use the MA20 as your support. Right? It triggered the Bollinger Band, so most probably aakit na ito si Primex anytime soon. We were looking at Primex at this support right here. We've been looking at it the past few days, diba? So yan, nag-Bollinger Band trigger na si Primex. Try to, what do you call this? Try nyo po mag-bargain for a bit sa around 3.72 or 3.70. At least liliit yung risk ninyo. You can use MA20 as your support for Primex. Right? Primex, you can use that, or if you want to really lower your risk, Primex on a breakout. Yeah, that's a resistance of Primex. Right? Antayin nyo po mag-breakout si Primex. Pag nag-breakout yan, that will be your entry point. That will be your support for Primex. And, asa na to? TEL. Yeah, did recommend TEL already yesterday. We were expecting TEL to bounce. And there it is. That's the bounce of TEL. Right? That's the confirmation. If gusto nyo pong pumasok, you can use this area as your support. Why this support? Is because meron tayong divergence dyan. Sideways ang presyo, but RSI is going up. So that's a good bounce for TEL. Right? We have the confirmation already. Right? So at least tama tayo kahapon na magbabounce si TEL. Right? Si STI naman, we have a good support right here. And the volume. Right? Mind the volume. Good support, mind the volume, and we have a very good price action for STI. So, pwede nyo pong testingan yan, yung support na yan for STI. Very good price action for STI. Those are my picks for today. Let's talk about PSEI. Nakalimutan ko si PSEI. Alright, so PSEI closed at 7703. Remember, overseas market did a pullback, massive pullback, almost $800 na 800 points ang bagsak ng Dow Jones, most especially, right? Yun yung parang benchmark natin with the PSEI din. Pag bumabagsak international markets, it creates a scare, kaya natatakot rin yung investors na pumasok sa atin. So, yan, 7703. This is a very strong move for PSEI. We're expecting a retracement anytime soon. So, it might retrace for today. So, baka bumaba si PSEI, so don't worry about that. That should be a healthy retracement. So, we'll wait for a higher low for PSEI. But anyways, ngayon, since we are expecting a pullback anytime soon, I strongly recommend on your blue chips, if you can see a resistance already, sell half. You can do that, especially your blue chips. Ingat lang muna sa blue chips ngayon. Kung papasok man kayo sa blue chips, doon po sa mga nasa baba pa, look like JFC, like TEL. Yan yung mga nasa picks ko ngayon, right? We'll check out more stocks in a while. It's 9:10. We still have time for your requests, right? So, but again, PSEI, sa blue chips po ninyo, if you are at resistance levels and if you see a weakness, sell half na po kayo, right? Stay light. You don't have to be aggressive. At least, mas efficient po yung investing ninyo if nagbebenta kayo ng kalahati. Huwag nyo po iiwanan lang if may oras naman talaga kayo to watch the market. But if wala kayong oras to watch the market, just let it be. Aakyat na naman yan in the future. Right? So, that's for PSEI. Again, stay light lang. Take profits when you need to. Right? And BMO, sir, just want to ask for your recommendation under 100K portfolio, sir. How many stocks should I have for investing? Should I split it to stick or stick it to the best one? At least dalawang blue chips for your question, BMO. 100K, lagay mo po ang 60 to 70K, hati mo yan sa dalawang stocks for investing. And then the 30K, that's what you do for trading if gusto mo mag-trading, right? Do not risk your entire port because if you trade your entire port, you can lose your entire port. Yung mga nakikita niyong post na naubos yung port nila, that's because they risk their entire port. Don't do that mistake, right? So Noel, sir, anong pagkakaiba ng mag-trade ka sa blue chips or versus not very blue chips company? Thanks, sir. Very good question, Noel. I always tell this to my students. If you wanna start practicing trading, practice with blue chips, right? Kasi ang number one bias ko when in trading is fundamentally good companies, right? So yan. I want you to start with blue chips. Trade with blue chips. Why?
blue chips pa nga na trading with your technical analysis and execution, hindi kayo manalo-nalo. Ano pa kaya yung mga second liner and the mga basura stocks na masyadong volatile? Yun sa mga mabagal gumalaw, hindi ka pa nga manalo-nalo, doon pa kaya sa mga mabibilis gumalaw, right? But if you're already good, right? The difference between trading blue chips versus non-blue chips companies is mas volatile yung non-blue chips, and in volatility there is money, right? Mas mabilis gumalaw ang stocks, mas malaki ang pera ang pwede mo mapanalunan. Pero double-edged sword po 'yan. Malaki rin ang pera na pwede mo matalo if hindi ka marunong. So, 'yan. So that's yun yung pagkakaiba ng trading blue chips and non-blue chips. Vincent Rain Jahambay, good morning Sir Lloyd. Where can we find the details for Butuan seminar? I'm still finalizing the venue. Within this week po, maglalabas po ako ng venue, but please save the date already for Butuan. That's a Sunday. Right? Sunday po tayo, December 16 po for Butuan. Okay? Reserve that date. Most probably in the morning yan. Right? Reina Guelos, Sir Lloyd, when po kayo magpag-seminar here sa Singapore? Hoping meron po, hopefully next year, right? After, we're planning more countries na ma-visit next year, right? So, mag-a-announce po tayo about dyan. Right. Gorley, sir, yung PSEI ba average lahat ng blue chips? Yes. Yes, it's the average of all the blue chips. The movement of the blue chips, hindi yung presyo ng mga blue chips. El Razo, sir, I've been following you for quite a while. Tagal ko na nakahanap na magtuturo about stock market. Yung iba, ang damot ha. Thanks much. I found you. Been learning one step at a time. Yes, one step at a time lang, right? Masyadong complicated ang stock market to learn it in just a week, right? So, learn one step at a time. I'm happy to help. Kwang Mi Kim, sir, what stock screener do you use? I don't use stock screener. I have my own watch list. I have my list of companies that I watch every day. For example, si JFC, nasa lista ko yan. I always check JFC every day. Inaintay ko po yung bounce ni JFC, inaintay ko po yung retracement ni JFC. I have my own list. Kaya po, this way, wala po ako ma-miss na stock na especially yung mga stocks na gusto ko. I check my stocks every day. I really put time into learning, studying the stocks. Wala pong shortcuts na screener na yan. Paul, morning Sir Lloyd, sakto ang uwi ko sa seminar mo po. Hi to our friends here in Seattle, Washington. Yan, Seattle, Washington. Mga kapatid natin dyan na mga OFWs, good morning po sa inyo. Danny Valens, November inflation is at 6.0. That's very good. Nalabas na pala yung inflation news. Right, if it's at 6.0, it's lower than last month. So that's good, right? Mas mababa na. Mababa ba? Right? I forgot the inflation last year. If I'm correct, it was at around 6.5, 6.3, 6.7. I don't remember. Right? Kasi paiba-iba yung numbers. Sir Lloyd, asa sa Butuan City ay mong seminar. No venues yet. I'm still finalizing the venue. Right, Helbert Tamayo, good morning Sir Lloyd. Ali and DMW. Right, let's go back to your request. Sir, pag na-reach na yung momentum ng isang blue chip, tama ba mag-sell half ako, then wait for the retracement ulit, then buy another half? Yes. Pag malayo na siya sa uptrend line niya, you can sell half and then antayin nyo ulit bumalik sa uptrend line niya before you wanna buy. Again, so may tanong kanina about CPG. Let's go to the chart. CPG. CPG, range trade lang muna tayo. We have a support and we have a resistance at this area right here. So, yan. I'm waiting for the bounce of CPG. These are higher lows, so these are good price actions for CPG. Numbers of CPG are looking well, right? So, this is looking good for CPG. Pag nag-bounce yan, pwede natin pasukin yan. It might do a breakout, right? So, baka mag-breakout sa CPG, right? So, pinapanood ko si CPG every day. Right now, we don't have to be aggressive. Andun tayo sa baba, nakapag-average down ako sa baba. LTG, right? LTG reached a very good climb right here. Did recommend LTG here. Nung doon ako sa Bacolod. Nung nag-seminar ako sa Bacolod, I remember recommending LTG here. Ayan. So, LTG is already there, up there. So, ayan. Take profits. Nag-take profits sa mga tao dito. Right? And right now, I don't want to take profits anymore. Dapat dito tayo nag-take profits. We are at breakout levels, so we can we have a support right here, right? So, LTG, you can use a breakout strategy if you wanna get in. Yung mga gusto mag-take profits, dapat nakapag-take profits na po kayo kahapon. IRC. Right, let's check out. Recommended ko naman ngayon si IRC. So, we already talked about IRC. ABG. Ito si ABG. Recommended it 2 days ago. Right, dito sa baba. And 2 days na siyang umaakyat po si ABG. I don't want to recommend it now. Masyado na mataas. Right? If you recall my recommendations 2 days ago, umabot na siya ng 17%. That's already a missed opportunity. Actually, the other day, missed opportunity na siya. Did recommend ABG here at this level because of the volume and the support. And there it is, 2 days. Malaki sa angkat. Let's just wait for the retracement before we wanna get in ABG. Right, Tugs naman. Si Tugs, nag-bounce kahapon. Right, we were... nag-bounce pero bumalik pala. Right? But somehow, price action is looking good for Tugs. Right? We have buying at a higher level. Wait lang ng bounce talaga ni Tugs, right? Wait lang ng bounce ni Tugs before you really wanna get in Tugs. It broke MA20, so more or less magsa-sideways na ito si Tugs, and the market is bullish naman, so I don't think it's gonna pull back down. But if you are in Tugs, you can use this MA20 as your support. Negative 3% below MA20. Diyan po kayo mag-cut loss. But wait for the bounce of Tugs before you wanna get in Tugs. Wag muna. Don't be too aggressive. TBGI. Sakit na lalamunan ko. Right, TBGI. Ang hirap saluin ng TBGI. If you really wanna catch TBGI, gawin nyo na lang po itong uptrend na ito kasi ang bagal ng akyat, pero umaakyat. Right, so just use this uptrend line if you wanna get in TBGI. Right, wait for the bounce of TBGI before you wanna get in. MRC naman. MRC, umakyat na siya kahapon. We are now at resistance level, so I don't wanna recommend it anymore. Just wait for it to do breakout kung gusto nyo talagang humabol. Antayin nyo lang po mag-breakout sa MRC before you wanna get in. Vulcan naman. Ito si Vulcan. Marami rin kasi naipit kay Vulcan. Somehow, price action is doing well. We talked about Vulcan yesterday. Na-buy nyo pag-bounce. And nagbabounce naman si Vulcan. So, yeah, you can test out this support. Buy as long as that support holds for Vulcan. 1.66 po yung support niya. Maxes. Ito si Maxes. Very good earnings. Let's see. Gahapon, ang laki ng selling volume ni Maxes, but overall, yun yung sinasabi ko, antayin muna natin mag-breakout muna si Maxes talaga sa downtrend line niya na ito, right? Si Maxes, yes, though it's showing us a higher low. Ito yung diniscuss natin kahapon. It's showing us a higher low, but I really want Maxes to really break that downtrend first before I really want to recommend Maxes. Ang laki ng volume kahapon. It was a selling volume, but somehow price action is buying. So, hard to call. That's why I don't want to recommend Max muna. I just want to wait up for a breakout lang muna. That will be our confirmation na bullish na talaga si Maxes pag nag-breakout yan. PXP. Ito si PXP. Still forming a support. Right, so you can test out the support if you want to test out PXP. Overall, magandang company naman si PXP. So, if you're into PXP, this is speculative. So, konting ingat lang. If you want to test out this speculation, you can buy the support, right? Buy as long as that support holds. Si Ma. Ang taas na ni Ma. Right, ang taas na ni Ma. We're at resistance levels. Did recommend Ma here. Actually, dito pa lang sa sabi ko sa mga traders, antayin nyo, baka mag-bounce si Ma. And nag-bounce nga. And there it is, nag-bounce na. Let's just wait for Ma's retracement again anytime soon. Pag nag-red yan si Ma, that's a bearish signal. Right? Pag nag-red yan, that will be a bearish signal. So, wag nyo na po habulin yan si Ma. Masyado mataas na si Ma. Si SSI naman, yan, si SSI, we talked about SSI, downturn pa si SSI, stay away lang muna. TEL, wala pa tayong buy signals kay TEL. Ayan, may nagtanong kay TEL kanina. I've been recommending TEL the past 2 days na. So, TEL is good to buy. Buy as long as that support holds. Hindi ko naman pinapromise na aakyat yan. But yeah, Lopez, I did recommend Lopez here at the support. Right here at this bounce and umakit na. We are at resistance levels kay Lopez. So if gusto nyo pumasok kay Lopez, just buy the breakout and mamaya na mag-breakout si Lopez before nyo pasukin. ISM. Ang ganda ng volume ni Lopez ha. So most probably it's gonna do a breakout. But just wait for the breakout before you wanna get in talaga. Si ISM, for long term, maganda naman yung price action niya. It's still at a higher low. So, ayan yung sinasabi ko. You can range trade ISM from 6.0 to 6.20. Pwede nyo pa ibenta yan. 6.20, 6.30. 6.30 is around 5% gain na. Diba? ISM, overall, is still hard to call, right? It's hard to call ISM, but if you want to check out Fibonacci, tanggalin ko lang po yung Bollinger Band. Si Fibonacci ni ISM, from this bottom to this top right here, we're still at a bullish level. We're still at 0.5 levels. So yeah, we were expecting a retracement after this solid bounce. So anytime soon, magbabounce yan si ISM. Yun po yung entry point ninyo. Baka nga magbounce yan today. So antayin nyo po. Yan yung sinasabi nila, pag umaakyat si PSEI, bumabagsak si ISM. Right? Pag bumabagsak si PSEI, baka bumagsak si PSEI ngayon, baka magbounce si ISM. Right? So we're expecting ISM to bounce anytime soon. Right? That will be a higher low. That will be your entry point po. So, mga hindi pa nakapasok kay ISM, pag mag-green yan today, pasukin nyo po. Pero, ang hirap nito kay ISM, pag nag-bounce, so grabe naman mag-bounce. So, mag-around, pag mag-bounce na yan ng mga 3 to 5%, then just get in right away. Just do test buy. Huwag po kayo mag-all in for ISM. Next up is, it's 9:23. Yan, ubusin ko lang to as many as I can. SM, masyado mataas na si SM. Stay away lang muna kay SM. Dito, ni-recommend ko yun si SM sa baba. Wag na ngayon, masyado mataas na. GFC, SECB. Ayan, si SECB din. Masyado mataas na si SECB. Right? Nag-breakout pala si SECB. If you wanna follow SECB, you can use a breakout strategy. So nga lang, yung volume has been, it's not that good. So, konti ingat lang kay SECB. But if you wanna get in SECB, use a breakout strategy for SECB. MAC naman, si MAC. And si MAC, nag-failed ang breakout. But I think MAC is still gonna break out. So, antayin nyo lang po yung breakout ni MAC before you wanna get in. At least may base po kayo. STR naman, si STR. Very good bounce for STR. We did talk about STR yesterday. Sabi ko sa inyo, good ang price action niya. And then there it is, nag-bounce na si STR. Masyadong mataas nga lang yung bounce niya. So, konti ingat lang muna kay STR. Try to bargain as much as you can for STR. Right? We have a clear uptrend line right here for STR. Get in near this uptrend line as much as you can. Right? Yun yung bounce niya. Right? So, yan yung uptrend ni STR. Next up kay STR is, asan ako? MBT. Si MBT, masyadong mataas na po yan si MBT. So, stay away na po tayo dyan. Antayin lang tayo ng retracement for MBT. Did recommend MBT doon sa baba. AGI. Ayan, may tanong about AGI. Si AGI din, palit yung volume So, konti ingat lang. Huwag nyo po habulin. We're reaching resistance levels here at this area. Malapit na po tayo sa resistance. So, let's just wait for a major retracement for AGI before we wanna get in AGI. Si Nickel naman. Ayan, si Nickel. Ayun, nag-bounce na si Nickel yesterday. It did a breakout but did not sustain the breakout. So, antayin lang tayo ng breakout ulit ni Nickel before you wanna get in Nickel. Right, so, I guess that's it for today. Pasensya na if hindi ko po masagot lahat. Market is reaching critical levels. So, anticipate po natin yung retracement ni PSEI. So, on your blue chips, if you are at resistance levels, try to sell half if you see weakness, right? You can't really tell if magpo-pull back siya, baka mag-pull back lang. If ever magtuloy-tuloy naman, di ba? Walang problema. Sayang naman if ibebenta nyo, nagtuloy-tuloy naman. So, just look for to sell half if you see a weakness in the growth. Right? That's it for today. Yung mga seminars ko po, I still have a seminar sa mga hindi naman makaka-join sa Manila. This Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Right? Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. po yan. You can join the seminar. Just send me a message. December 29 is still open. Send me a message for the details. Butuan po, Sunday, December 16. Yeah, December 16. Reserve the date. I'm gonna be shouting out the details once na finalize ko na po yung venue. That's it for today. Ingat po sa market. As always, let's get rich together. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everyone.